Good morning, YouTube. I begin this video with a bow, as I always do. Bowing is a wonderful practice. It is a wonderful gesture of humility. As I serve myself tea, I will share with you my daily routine. Today I won't have green tea. I will have pur cha in Mandarin. It is a fermented type of tea, simply called pur tea. Pur sounds like poor. You don't have to be rich to enjoy this tea. Though this particular tea is aged at 10 years mixed with a 100-year-old green pur tea. You see that symbol there is cha in Mandarin. Pur cha, a fermented dark tea. It has a very bold, earthy flavor. And I will have it in this beautiful, transparent, Japanese-made glass, BPA-free glass teapot. I'll let this infuse for about 30 seconds. And I'll continue to share about my daily routine. In the last video, I talked about my morning routine, and this is the end of the morning routine. I'm having tea, as you can see. There's my humble display. 2 types of tea. One day green tea, the next day pur tea, sometimes sencha tea or oolong tea. But right now it's simple, 2 options. I sat for 1 hour and I will do yoga and qigong before breakfast. And then I will have a 30-minute session of walking meditation after breakfast, which is at around 7:30 a.m. And throughout the day, I will sit for 30 minutes and walk for 30 minutes, or sit for 45 minutes and walk for 15 minutes, and I will have a total of 4 hours a day. Right now, I'm in retreat mode, and so I'm practicing alone, spending hours a day in silence, just observing the beauty of existence, the grand display of reality, moment by moment, watching the leaves on the trees change colors because it's September the 17th. It's almost officially autumn. It's almost fall time. That's the color you want. If you've never had pur tea, pur cha, try it. It has a smoother taste than black tea. It has more caffeine than white tea, green tea, oolong tea, black tea, and this is pur. Those are the 5 types of tea. All come from Camellia sinensis. There's 1 type of tea plant, and from that tea plant, Camellia sinensis, you get white tea, green tea, oolong tea, black tea, and this, pur tea. The caffeine content is all the way over towards the highest. So it's about like a 6 to 8 ounce cup of bold coffee in terms of caffeine. But with tea, you get L-theanine, and L-theanine has a calming effect on the brain and nervous system. It's a good balance to the jittery sensations many people experience when they drink coffee. Tea time. Whenever you are fully aware of what is happening, that is meditation. Not deep meditation, which is samadhi. I'll talk about that in another talk. But actually, samadhi is always present at varying levels of intensity. It is simply unification of mind, samadhi. The mind is truly unified when there is silent illumination. That is, without commentary, you are clearly aware. Aware of what? And that's what you must discover. The characteristics of reality, the nature of the person or self, who you are. When you meditate for several hours a day, that's what you realize. Who is seeing, hearing, feeling, tasting, touching? Who is sleeping at night? Who is experiencing dreams? I can smell this tea, the earthy aroma, a very distinct fragrance. This is clear comprehension, sampajanya in the ancient Pali language. Another aspect of meditation is a component of mindfulness, and it's called satima, watchfulness of the mind. I do that all day long. Whenever my mind wanders here and there, I bring it back gently to what's actually happening on a momentary basis. So I just wanted to share my daily routine while I'm in private retreat, because it's actually more practical than you may think to meditate for several hours a day. 1 hour in the morning, after I wake up, use the restroom, wash my face, rinse my nose and mouth, and then I sit as still as possible for 1 hour. If I need to move, I move mindfully and skillfully in order to keep circulation optimal throughout the body. So that's 1 hour upon waking up. Then 30 minutes of walking meditation after breakfast, an hour and a half. 30 minutes of sitting, early afternoon, 2 hours. Another 30-minute session of walking meditation followed by 30 minutes of sitting. That's 3 hours. 1 hour of sitting before bed, that's 4. And another session of 30 minutes of walking and sitting. It doesn't matter in which order you do it. That would bring me to 5 hours. So right now, 4 to 5 hours a day of formal meditation. Now, that's not factoring in just being aware, watchfulness of the mind, satima, sampajanya, clear comprehension, and cultivating wholesome states of mind and not allowing unwholesome states of mind to remain in this stream of consciousness that I call myself. Virtue, living an ethical life, that is a prerequisite for effective meditation and mindful living. So to recap, 1 hour of sitting meditation in the morning, 30 minutes of walking meditation, that's an hour and a half. A session of sitting meditation, that's 2 hours. Another session of walking meditation, 2.5. Another session of sitting, 3 hours. 1 hour before bed, that's 4 hours. as many sessions of sitting and walking at 30 minutes each throughout the day as you can do. And then you'll be at 5 hours, 6 hours, 7, 8 hours a day of time spent in formal meditation. And you will see a big difference because you are taming the mind, which is training the mind to be calm. And when the mind is calm, things appear clearly. And when things appear clearly, you have liberating insight. Now I will enjoy this tea in silence. Be well. Much love.